Hi there, everyone. I want to show you Dataspex support in Calva Power Tools. Well, maybe I should first show you Calva Power Tools, what it is, so that it's a separate extension. And you install this extension, and it will give you access to several libraries and tools in the Clojure ecosystem, tools depths, clay, performance tools, Dataspex. So Dataspex is what we're going to show today, and it has this menu where you have convenience access to Dataspex, and it will also load the dependency in case your project doesn't have this dependency yet, and you just want to try it out. So that's Dataspex. So what we first need to do is we need to start this application. So this is a to-do MVC example I have made with Replicant at some point. And we're starting the REPL here. And now we should go out here and reload. So yeah, so this app is obviously very simple, but it has some state. And Dataspex helps you with inspecting and keeping track of that state. So so I showed you Calva Power Tools, and now it's time to show you Dataspex, I guess. So this project doesn't have any Dataspex yet. It has a few other C. Johansson things, but not Dataspex yet. So, but we can still use it in here. So we will bring up the Calva Power Tools menu and check the Dataspex commands. And one of them is show browser extension inspects in VS Code. So I will choose that one. And now it will offer me to load the dependencies. And now the dependency is loaded. And now we see our app state here. Not as fancy as I would have hoped to. So yeah, it's a bit sticky there. So that's something old. So now we will bring up the Dataspex menu again, and we will inspect the current form. So my cursor is on DB state there. So we go inspect that, and now we have the app state here. We have the same app state here because we inspected it. And let's see here if we would, we go into these, and this is obviously this item here, and we see the same thing here. And if I then check this one here, this reflects true here, and we have true here instead. So you can have your state from your browser application inside VS Code, and when we do that, it shows the Dataspex view in the side panel here. And since it's a panel, you can place it in down here in the bottom panel, or if you want it can share space with the Copilot panel. So yeah, whatever. But I like to have it here beside with the Calva inspector, which has a bit of a different use case maybe, but it's a bit overlapping with Dataspex. So, but one thing you can't do with this one, you can't move it into this editor area for some reason, but I really don't know why. But the Dataspex, oops, the Dataspex menu, Dataspex menu also lets you open the inspector in the editor. So now you have it in this editor area. You can have it as a separate tab here, or split view it however you want. So yeah, so that's how. Note that I didn't have any dependency on Dataspex in this project. The only thing that we needed to do to show Dataspex here is then we need to install the Dataspex Chrome extension. But to show stuff in here, you don't need that. So it's very easy to try it out. So let's see here what we have on our to-do. We have shown browser extensions inspecting VS Code, and I showed you the sidebar. Yeah, so now I will show you how it feels like when you have Dataspex configured in your project. And for that, we need to use another project. So this is a full stack project with Dataspex configured, and it's jacking in here now, waiting for my application to start. And this is the application, and this is the fancy application, and it already shows the right stuff here because this app has the dependency, and it starts with inspecting the client state, which is a simple atom in this here. So if we increment here, we see that our client counter goes up here, and if we sync it here, we see that it updates that part as well. And we could swap in some hello thing in here, and yeah, so you have that inspected in the state. And we will do the same thing here in that we will show this also inside here. And so this is much more convenient. And I will show you where this happens. So we have required Dataspex here, and in the init of this application, we do this inspect here. So that gets very convenient. But this is also a full stack project. So as we said here, we wanted to, I don't know if you can do that. Yeah, we wanted to also show the Clojure side of this. So that's here, and it has its own atom, and we will inspect that one. So I say inspect current form and the server state, and now we have the server's counter here, and here is the client server counter. So these two are different. If we go out in the application here and increment this, we see that we have updated this. And if we would increment the server counter, we can see this is incremented, but not this. And here we don't have, we don't see the JVM things, but we can fix that. So we can go into the Dataspex menu again, and we can say show server inspects in browser. And that should, in theory, we might need to, let's see here. Oh, yeah, I do that. You actually need to do that from the ClojureScript file. Show server inspects in browser. And now we have them here. So yeah, that's a gotcha. It is a, yeah, you need to be in the browser app context when you bring in. Of course you need to, but anyway, I keep forgetting it. So yes, that is what yeah, what I wanted to show you. It's super. Dataspex is a wonderful tool. And now if you install the Calva Power Tools extension, you will have it right under your fingertips and also inside this code, which I find super convenient when I work with front-end apps. So yes, that's what I want to show you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment, all that. I really want more subscribers to this channel. Thanks for watching.